The year is 2017, and we're in late June. A 15-year-old Russell Horning, or more widely once known as the Backpack Kid, has just taken over social media with dances in his bedroom that had been reposted by several huge meme pages, taking his following from the hundreds to the tens of thousands at the time. The most notorious dance of his being the Floss, which he claims to have created from scratch and made popular. This particular dance would be Backpack Kid's statement piece, while he was one of the most relevant creators in the industry. He ended up earning a place on Saturday Night Live as one of Katy Perry's backup dancers. His flossing dance move was added into Fortnite. He tapped into the music scene with a song called Flossin, which was turned into a huge meme through his genius behind the lyrics video.
I be flossin', I be flossin', I be flossin',
and was appearing on radio shows and podcasts all year round. However, things didn't go too smoothly for Russell during his peak. He was met with a wave of people saying that he stole his claim to fame from a YouTube duo named JStuStudios. There's a video on their channel filmed back in 2014 where they do exactly the same move multiple times but under a different name. This sparked some controversy between the two sets of creators, with JStu making 2 more videos on the topic titled "The Blob Dance is the New Floss" and "Did We Invent the Floss?", where they would show a handful of occasions where they performed this move or told people about it, as well as explaining how they thought it was scummy of Russell to go on live TV saying he created the dance all by himself and that no one has ever done it before. And by the looks of things, it doesn't look like Russell ever even made a response to JStu's claim. Fast forward 6 years, and the name Backpack Kid almost sounds like an ancient myth to most people. So where did he go after the internet craze died down, and what is he doing in today's day and age? In all fairness, Backpack Kid actually didn't go anywhere, which is extremely surprising considering the amount of hate comments he was receiving on a daily basis. He remained consistent with his posts and videos on Instagram, YouTube, and other social media platforms, but it was obvious that the relevancy was disappearing. What once seemed like a global dance trend that would stick around ended up becoming stale super quick. But what else was a 15-year-old kid to do? He just made it big off of one dance move, and that's all people knew him for. Anything that was recorded and wasn't in relation to the floss dance would just be ignored by most people. After the flossing trend completely fell off, Russell would test the waters with the typical low quality, low effort, public interviews, social experiment, and clickbait videos. Again, the comments would include messages like, "He actually fell off so hard. You can tell he's desperate for views when he starts making videos like this. Why does every person that got turned into a meme start making these videos when they realise their time is coming to an end? Bro thinks this will make him relevant again." It got to the point where YouTube even turned off his comments because he was still a minor and getting an unbelievable amount of hate. The drama didn't stop here either. Both his mum and his manager said he needed to sue Fortnite for taking his dance, putting it in the game, and none of the profits going to Russell.
Me personally, I don't really know the law like that, so I can't really tell you exactly if they're taking advantage of me or why, but my mom and my management team, they insisted on suing.
But the general public, and especially the demographic of people who knew of or watched him, didn't solely believe it was his mum or manager that wanted this. It was actually Russell who wanted to take the case to court. This sparked a lot of backlash on his Instagram and YouTube, especially in the comments, and they would be giving him hate for trying to sue a company for a dance move that wasn't even necessarily his. A while later, Russell made a video clearing the air about the situation at hand. He said it was never his idea to sue Epic Games because he didn't care about any money. He was just happy he had a dance in the most trending game at the time. It was actually his mum and his manager that wanted this to be a legal battle.
I didn't sue anyone! When all of this was going on, I was 16 years old. And as you can see right here, you cannot be under the age of 18 and legally file a lawsuit. The adults are the ones that handled everything, and I got all the blame for it.
This seems like it was the last controversy that Russell faced while he was still somewhat of a hot topic. And after that occurrence, the limelight was completely taken off of him, or so it seemed. As much as it definitely wasn't nice for him to see his numbers reducing day by day, it was a much needed break from the madness and gave him time to go down different routes. without having everything about his life either become a meme or posted on social media news accounts. Over the past 2 years, Russell has really locked himself in and started focusing on his personal image by going to the gym, dieting properly, and doing things that he will reap long-term benefits from. But over the 6 years as a whole, he's really tried to follow some of his passions like producing music, writing music, learning instruments, acting, and learning some life lessons along the way. In fact, he says in a recent video that he'd rather have a small community of people who are interested in his life journey and every direction he goes in terms of content creation, than a large community who only care about his claim to fame, being the kid who is mainly known for the floss.
I'm more focused on building a community with a smaller amount of people that actually want to grow with me and continue to see what I do, rather than just having a bunch of people that just want to see me do the same thing for the millionth time.
Since releasing the song Flossin, Russell hasn't lost his itch to create music. He's still releasing singles with one of his good friends, Ray. For a good chunk of time in 2022, he was doing frequent song-making live streams with him, recording behind the scenes of their music videos as well as the finalized music videos, and put all of this on his YouTube channel. However, for the past 11 months, Backpack Kid has decided to do things by himself. This was actually quite a big success for Russell. He was purposely making some of the worst beats you've ever heard of, and then posting them on TikTok, which ended up becoming a huge meme and going insanely viral yet again. People realised who the guy in the videos was, and started going crazy. They were so shocked to see that the once trending Backpack Kid was still active on social media, and still had the ability to know what would make him go viral a second time. Russell saw the reception on the videos he was putting onto TikTok, and decided to livestream on the platform whenever he could. This gave him another crazy resurgence, and brought in thousands of concurrent viewers on every stream, sending gifts, donations, and was actually making people laugh instead of cringe. Even though it had been 6 years since Russell shot to internet fame, to this day he still has people in his comment section on social media leaving hateful messages, and especially on YouTube, which eventually forced him into having to create a whole new channel.
If I had the choice, then I would definitely leave on comments, but YouTube has a policy of where if you're a minor and you create a YouTube channel, and I was 17 or 16 when I made this channel, and I'm 18 now, so it doesn't even really matter. But they have a policy to where if a creator that's a minor gets too many hate comments, they just turn them off, and I get hate. I get a lot of hate.
Nowadays, he seems much happier and more human with his feelings. He doesn't care about views or any of those numbers. He just wants to have fun and enjoy the content he's creating. Because of this, he started uploading gaming videos on his YouTube channel, as well as gym videos, advice/mentoring, music videos, vlogs, and the list goes on. You do have to feel sorry for the guy. He's had hate thrown his way for 6 years straight now, but even through all of this, he has never once complained, got aggressive, or risen to any of it. Yes, most people will agree that they found what he used to do cringy, but he was just a kid having some fun. He deserves a break from all of the hate, and should be praised for making positive changes in his life, instead of being knocked down because he, in quote, fell off.